Hey guys, this is Karthika Kantwal from Apex FinServ and I'm back with your daily dose of charts for tomorrow's trading session. Now today was an NPNL day for the watch list where we had two triggers but both of them closed slightly in the green, covering enough for the brokerage and other charges. So nothing special on the watch list side. The index side as well. Today, not much of a movement was there. We had a nice spike in the last half, or not in the last half, but rather in the last hour of the trading session. But it was pretty difficult to catch. We managed to catch a bit of it in some scalp trades, but nothing special there as well. We had a green trading session nonetheless, and I hope so did all of you. Moving on to the equity trades for tomorrow's trading session. The first one that we have is a short plan on HUL, where we are going to bet on a really simple lower low lower high formation, going for a short at the previous swing high at 2280, stop loss at 2310, ideal targets 1% on the downside. Moving on to the second one is Torrent Pharma. Once again a short. I have told you again and again it's in our range. Today you had a really nice fall on Torrent Pharma, after which it went into consolidation. We're going to go for a demand turn supply zone short at 2625, stop loss at 2655, ideal targets 1% on the downside. The third one is Sun Pharma. Again, we're going to go for a really simple short at the significant swing high at 643, stop loss at 655, ideal targets 1% on the downside. The fourth is a repeat trade Maruti. Today we did go long around here and it did pay off pretty nicely, where sometime we almost met our targets, falling short on just about 10 to 12 points. If you were smart enough to book there, then all's well and good, but we stick to our target, so we didn't really catch an early exit. We're going to go for a short at the upper ceiling of the range that I described to you yesterday at 7785, stop loss at 7870, ideal targets 1% on the downside. The final equity trade is, after a long time, we have Siemens on, where we're going to go for a long at the nearest resistance turn support or demand zone at 1827, stop loss at 1805, ideal targets 1% on the upside. That is it for the equity side. Moving on to the indices, since tomorrow is the expiry. Starting first with Nifty. Now Nifty has broken a really nice zone at 15100 and it's en route till 15200 for sure. I told you guys again and again, I have been telling you since the last 2 days, 15,000 is a good opportunity to catch new longs on the index, and you did have that opportunity today where it did all the way till 4975. You had a small stop loss about 70 to 80 points and you got an easy 1:2 cut trade in the second half itself. I hope some of you guys, if not all of you guys, managed to catch that. For tomorrow, I would suggest any point between 15050 to 15025 is a good trade, with stop loss going under 15,000 or under the zone on a candle closing basis. On the upside, you can go for aggressive shorts near 15230, 15250, but judging by the overall mood of the candles in the last hour, I would not advise for aggressive shorts. Moving on to the option chain for Nifty, I have resistance at 15200 with 1.3 million added contracts, significant at 15300 with 803,000 added contracts. Support comes in at 15100 with 304,000 added contracts, significant at 15,000 of course with 443,000 added contracts. Nothing special here, just one strike at 15200, which I guess is the only obstacle stopping it from making a new high. After that is broken on a candle closing basis, you can go for aggressive longs for sure. When I talk about the PCR of volume, that comes out to be at 0.92, which is nothing special. It's moderately bearish, keeping in mind the small lower high structure that we had. It is possible that speculative buyers did buy puts in the last hour, hoping for a flat to negative opening tomorrow. Moving on to the second index, Bank Nifty. This again, I told you guys, 35,500, 36,500 is a range. It was an easy buy at 35,500. You could have caught at least 250 to 300 points, if not the entire 400 point rally in the last hour. I really hope some of you made use of the analysis, if not the knowledge, if that's what you want to say, I shared with you guys over the last 2 days, because these were really easy trades. For tomorrow, I would suggest the same on Bank Nifty. You can go for longs near 35,600, stop loss going under 35,500, or shorts near 36,200, stop loss going above 36,300. On the option chain side of things, I have resistance at 36,000 immediate with 950,000 added contracts, significant at 36,200 with 408,000 added contracts. Support comes in at 35,800 with 297,000 added contracts. Significant at 35,500 with 487,000 added contracts. The PCR of volume for Bank Nifty comes in at 0.97. Again, moderately bearish, nothing special here as well. Bank Nifty, I would still bet on the range between 35,500 to 36,500, preferring to take an entry on the either side of that range, which is what I did today as well. Now this marks the end of today's video, guys. I hope you are liking the content and enjoying the videos. If you are, leave a like, leave a comment as well, press that bell notification icon and subscribe to the channel. If you want the option chain and all the charts and everything I discussed with you right now, please check out our Telegram channel at @ApexFinServe, where I share everything before the market opens. Tomorrow is the expiry again, so trade cautiously and if possible, lighten the quantities a bit so that if you have any losses, they are minimal in nature. This is it for tonight's video, guys. I hope you have a wonderful, exciting but green trading session tomorrow. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good night. Bye.